How's it going, guys? Welcome to Minimize Media. I'm your host, James, and welcome to this quick but really cool video that I got for you today. And the postman's just been round and dropped off something really cool that I've got off screen right here. And you've probably seen in the thumbnail and the title of the video what it is, but let's just pretend we don't know what it is and have a good time opening up a box in a video, yeah? So as you may or may not know, this channel more focuses on some of the older games. Now, I suppose, a lot of them are now retro games. A lot of the consoles that dominate this channel are PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and that kind of generation, like the 5th and the 6th generation of gaming, and there's a couple of Gamecube games on there. Any game that I do mention in this video will be in the link in the description below, so if you want to check that out, then please do. I've got loads of gaming stuff. I've got like Sega Mega Drive stuff or Sega Genesis, depending on where you're from. I've got, currently I'm playing Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, which is really cool. Anything I mention is in the description below. But there's been something that I've wanted to buy for ages, and I've just been saving up a little bit of money so I can get this whole sort of, get it as one big package. But like I say, you've already seen it in the title of the video, but let me show you what I've got. Big box. Now, you'll have to bear with me because in the same way that I do everything on this channel that isn't video game related or anything like that, I'm sort of winging it, as I kind of tend to do. So I'll probably be moving the microphone out of the way and what have you, but I'll make sure to cut out any unnecessary noise. So, let's just get into it and open this beastie box. So right off the bat, it's got this really weird packing material. It's like card, but it's all shredded and weird. I've never seen that before. That's so weird. Anyway, let's get all this stuff off and put that down here and make a right mess of my studio, as my studio is already a right mess. So I've got so much of it in here. At least it's packed. Info, very important. More stuff. And, here we are. Here is the meat and 2 veg. This is how it looks on the inside. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Let's just get it out. That is what she said. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Oh, on hindsight, I should have done this stood up, really. Sorry for all the rustling and the noise on the camera, but on the microphone. This is not a camera, it's a microphone. But anyway, here it is. Let's peel the onion. And ta-da! So yeah, for ages, it's been the one console that I have had this console in my life, but it's been the one console that I've been wanting for such a long time because I never got the chance to have it for a very long time. We had it for a little bit, and I never got the chance to have a nice big collection of it. But here it is. Let me move this box out of view, and here it is. The Nintendo Gamecube. Very cool. Let's test the old tray. Lovely stuff. It's got a bit of yellowing at the front, but I don't mind that. As you know, it's part and parcel of the whole thing. Power works okay. Reset button. That's obsolete now. You don't reset games anymore, do you? But how cool is that? That is ace, man. It's so small. Do correct me if I'm wrong, but this is, in terms of graphical capability, this is more powerful than the PlayStation 2. Do correct me if I'm wrong, but I have heard that said on multiple occasions. But yeah, but that's not all I got, you see. So let's pop him There? Yeah, that'll do. More. Let's get more stuff out. Sorry for the stupid grin on my face. And there you are. In my opinion, one of the most comfortable and one of the best controllers I have ever used. Like, it just sits like magic. Having the like you see the handles themselves, they're quite thin. I can get quite close there, but they're quite long, so your fingers wrap around them easily. And for my sort of small, dainty pianist fingers, I said pianist, be careful. It just fits perfect. You got the A button. Let me get under here. You got the A button right dead center, so that when you're pressing, it's just immediately there. You got the B button. It's just down here. Obviously, that's a bit more for something you need to reach for. An X and a Y button, you know, for when you want to, I don't know, switch chromosomes. You got your trigger buttons, which really do press in here. Listen, can you hear the click on the thing? That's really, really, like, that is oddly satisfying. It is just one of the best controllers I've ever used. I absolutely love it. So good, so good. I do, fight me on this, I do think it's better than the modern controllers, and including like the PlayStation controllers. I just like the way it feels. I like the way it handles. It just feels good. It's got the ridges in the D-pad here, the analog stick, should I say, and it just feels like it clicks into place a little bit better. It's good, it's good, it's good. I like it. Let's pop that over here. But we're still not done. Cables. Cool, more cables. If you think nowadays that it's just like HDMI, power, and you're done. But these had all these big, massive blocks, and I mean, what the hell's going on there? Wow. Okay. Oh. You can't have a console without games, right? So, I did order some games. And I'll show you some of the games that I specifically wanted because they're sort of part of my childhood, or they're sort of important to me in some way. They may not be the best games on the market, especially not for this, but they were important to me. And then I bought one game which I spent a lot of money on because it is considered one of the greatest games of all time. So, and it's exclusive to Gamecube. Before I get this game out, I wonder if you can guess what it is. It is one of the rarer Gamecube games, but it's considered one of those hard to get, like, super classics. Do you know what I mean? Before I get it, let's see if you can have a guess. But without further ado, let's actually get these games out, shall we? Okay. They're all wrapped up in this stuff as well. Looks like there's quite a few games in here, wouldn't you say? See, I don't want to give the game away. Game away. Too early. Okay, so, off screen. The first game I wanted to buy. It's the first game I saw, actually. Was Star Fox Adventures. Right? Yeah. Now, for anyone who's my age, I am 33, no jokes please, there used to be a gaming channel on one of the, like, channel 500 something or whatever when you used to get Sky, and there used to be a gaming channel called the Gaming Network or something like that, and they used to have a couple of, like, shows on there that did, like, top 10s and, like, countdowns and previews and stuff, but most of the day, they would show, like, a demo of the game with some music overlaid, or just like a section of the game. And one game that always sort of came up was Star Fox Adventures. Now, I'm a big fan of the original Star Fox games. I actually have a poster somewhere. I might take a quick picture of it and then pop it somewhere on the screen, maybe here somewhere. Is it here? Who knows? But this one came up quite a bit, with some overlaid sort of music on it. And it just looks super fun. It might not be the best game, I don't know. But Like, I'm such a big fan. I've got, it's called Lilac Wars here, but I've got Star Fox 64, basically, which is what it's called. And I absolutely adored that game. So we'll pop that one... We'll pop it there for now, and then we'll move on to our next game, Spider-Man 2. Now, with this one of the reasons I wanted to get it, I've never actually played this. I played the first Spider-Man, the movie, the game, and I thought it was alright. I thought the web swinging looked really weird, which is funny I should say that, because this game sort of addresses that. And we all know what, like, movie game tie-ins are like. They're normally rubbish. But Spider-Man 2 for the Gamecube, I also do have it on PlayStation 2, which is in the collection down here somewhere. But I know it originally came out for the Gamecube, I think. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But this game, like, was the benchmark setter. In fact, the newest Spider-Man, the one just before Miles Morales came out, Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4, was called the best Spider-Man game since this game. So if you think of how much of a whole generation of consoles went by with this game in between, still being sort of held as the pinnacle of Spider-Man games, if you like. Again, I don't know, I've not played it, but I know one of the things about this game is that the web swinging was super fun, and the open world swinging around Manhattan was just the reason why you were playing it, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to getting into that one. Pop that one there. The next one is, no, it's not the best, but it's a game that's really sort of important to me. It was a game that I longed for when I was a kid. I really, really wanted this game. It was like a big deal. Let's just get it out and I'll describe what's going on. I'll describe to you what I mean. Ready? Sonic Adventure. Let me get close here. Sonic Adventure DX, the Director's Cut. I'm not sure what the DX stands for. D-Generation X, for any of my wrestling fans out there. Is this the best game? No, I know it isn't. When I was younger, and I know this is getting a little bit off subject considering what we just unboxed here, this lovely beast, but when I was younger, I was more of a Sega guy than I was a Nintendo guy. That might be just due to the fact that I had a Sega and I didn't have a Nintendo. That's probably more to do with anything than anything. But I remember the first time a fully 3D Sonic game was coming out. And I don't know, obviously there's like Sonic 3D on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. But this was the first proper Sonic 3D game. Right? And I begged and begged and begged and pleaded with my mum. Can I please get a Sega Dreamcast? Please, please, please. Not knowing what was actually going to happen to the Dreamcast, but eventually for about a Christmas or two later, it took a long while. We didn't have a lot of money growing up. I did get I got a Sega Dreamcast. Now, it was great, and I love the whole Dreamcast, the VMU and the controller, and I will probably get a Dreamcast at some point in my life. But a little bit later on, we had a Nintendo GameCube, and I realised that this came out for it again, and it is just better on this system in every single way. I've played this game all the way through. I cannot tell you how many times. Hundreds and hundreds of times. Like, this game was a big deal for me. A really, really big deal. This was a full Sonic 3D game, like, going super fast, and it had the super cool homing attack and stuff. And like I say, I was a big Sonic fan to begin with anyway. So this game was super important to me as a kid, and it's actually the first one that I bought when I was thinking about getting a GameCube, which I know is a bit weird. A bit of a weird choice, but I love it. I love the tale of Sonic and Chaos, and which is this character here. If you've not played it, do you know what? It is a bit glitchy at times, and let's be honest, you're not going to need to play it, because eventually I'm going to be playing this right here on Minimized Media. Playing it for the channel. In fact, everything you see here, I'm going to be playing for the channel. So yeah, there you go. Sonic DX Director's Cut. Pop that one there. Now for the big one. This is the one that, it's a classic. It is. It's also really hard to get hold of and cost me quite a bit of money. In fact, it cost me more than all those 3 games and that GameCube. It cost me more than all of those combined. Bit silly. You know when you have an impulse buy, you see something you think, I have to have that. I have to. I mean, there's only one way to show you what I mean, and when you see it, if you are a Nintendo GameCube fan, and if you've already guessed, let me know in the comments below what you did guess, or if you got it wrong, or you got it right, or what have you. Because there are a lot of classics on the GameCube. But this one, is very much sought after. Let's stop the gabbing, and let me show you the game that I mean. So here it is. Paper Mario, The 1,000-Year Door. Let me get close into that for you so you can see. This game, especially in good condition, is so hard to get hold of. And for any of you who know me, I'm a big fan of Yahtzee Croshaw, who does Zero Punctuation, as you probably already know. And he's not really an RPG guy. And he likes some RPG games, you know, Persona 5 and the newer Yakuza game, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Earthbound and all that kind of stuff. And one of his top favourites is Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door. Now, I've heard that it really breaks away from the... I've not had the privilege of playing it yet. Of course I didn't. We never had this when I was growing up. And this game's hard to get hold of, so... But I never had the privilege, and I've heard nothing but good stuff about this game. Like, this game is like top tier in terms of fun gameplay, engaging story, amazing characters. These are all things that I've heard. And man, I am really looking forward to getting into this on the channel. I mean, like I said, everything I've got here today, I will eventually be playing on the channel, so you will see it eventually. But yeah. Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door. For any of you who don't know, this is a Super Mario game that is an RPG game. It's turn-based combat, like the original Final Fantasies, or Chrono Trigger, or any of those older games, or even newer games with the turn-based combat. Which I know for a lot of you is kind of like saying that, like, that's the weirdest thing you've ever heard. But kind of makes sense to me to branch out and do something different with Mario. So yeah, and there you have it, guys. Just a quick one today. Like I said, I just wanted to share this unboxing with you guys and just show you what I got, because let's be honest, it's super cool. It's also it's quite light. It really is. One of the cool things I know about the GameCube is it's got a little, you can take off the a plate here on the bottom of the system, and you can buy a peripheral, like an attachment that goes on the bottom that plays GameCube. Of course it plays GameCube games. It's a GameCube that plays Game Boy games, GBA games, Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy Color games. I want that because somewhere in this house I have Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy, the original Pokemon Yellow. So yeah, you see that this little sort of plate sort of attaches back on here. It's got some other sort of stuff on there, but that's not really relevant to me. But yeah, I definitely want that attachment. So keep an eye out on the channel right here, Minimize Media. Eventually, I'll be getting around to one of these games. And there's going to be a couple of changes for anyone who does watch the channel. Normally, I have 3 games on the go, and I do 3 videos a week. I upload every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Without fail. I've done that for nearly going on over 2.5 years, bordering on 3 years now. And normally I play 3 games, and I have 1 video per that game per week. So for instance, I've been playing, I've got Mario at the moment, Super Mario World. And I've got Resident Evil 4, which is about to come to an end, which is weird, considering I just bought this, because it was exclusive to the GameCube first. And what else have I got? Oh, I'm also playing Grim Fandango on the channel at the moment. If you want to check any of those out in the description below, please do. That would be super helpful for the channel. Normally, what the point I'm trying to make is normally I play three games, and I bring out one video a week. I'm going to be stopping that, and I'm going to be solely focusing on just one game. So you'll get one game, 3 videos on that one game per week until it's done. One of the reasons for this is so that I can get through games a little bit quicker, because I'm starting to rack up all the games now. You can see just about around here, just underneath, is a whole bunch of PlayStation 1 games. I've got a whole bunch of Nintendo 64 games. I've got the Super Nintendo Mini. I've got the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis collection and the Mini for that. And I mean, damn, I've got loads of games and some PlayStation 4 stuff that I kind of want to play on the channel as well. So once all the videos that I've got at the moment are out of the way, I will be jumping into one game, and then that's it. Like one game until that's done, and then jump onto the new game, and then jump onto the new game. Many reasons for that. I don't want to go too much into it, but one of the reasons I did like playing 3 games is it's 3 different thumbnails a week on the channel, and it's just aesthetically pleasing to me because I'm a bit of a fiddler when it comes to that kind of thing. But yeah, I will be going down to one game a week. Once all those games are done, I'm going to be picking one of these to play. I think I've made my decision. I don't think it's going to be the most popular decision, but and then I'll eventually be moving on from there. So in the comments below, let me know which one of these games that I've opened today was your favorite, and do you have any cool memories of any of these games? Did you own Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door? Did you play I'm stumbling over my words now. Did you play Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube first, or did you play it on PlayStation first? Did you own Star Fox Adventures? Which one's your favorite Star Fox game? And what's your thoughts on Sonic Adventure DX, or the original Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast? Did you own a Dreamcast? Answer any of these questions in the comments below. I'll be right down there. So to answer any of your questions, again, let me know which one's your favorite. Let me know your favorite game for the GameCube, and if the GameCube is your favorite system, let me know why. All that stuff in the comments below. That would be super cool. If you want to follow me on social media, in the description below, right at the bottom, is all my social media links. I'm on there constantly at the moment, uploading new pictures. I've got a whole bunch of figures and stuff. I'm uploading those. You'll be kept up to date on all the videos that are coming out. So if you want to follow me on social media, just check it all out in the description below. Other than that, that's about it for today. So thanks for joining me on this one. I honestly cannot wait. I am going to go and plug this in right now and have a play. Probably be playing on this. Probably, because it's part of my childhood. Anyway, thanks for joining me here. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this unboxing of the Nintendo GameCube, then please support the channel by hitting the subscribe button, then click the notification bell, spread the word, and always remember to take it easy.